Hello guys, hello everyone, hello YouTube. Uh, we are live in YouTube uh, right away. I'm Ayla. I'm a host here on Talking Talk, and I will guide this conversation. It's a pleasure for me, guys, to be here again to talk to you, to learn from you and to learn together, to practice together. I think it's so incredible moment for me for my improve my English skills and my capacity to overcome my difficult. It's so good. Today we are going to talk about imagination. I consider a good topic. I think you can use it to improve our capacity to be creative. And sometimes I think when we are able to imagination something, you can improve our reality too, So I remember when I was a child, I used it like when I would like to change something. I remember I talked to myself, oh, I close my eyes and I imagined something different to overcome to overcome my difficulty, my fears. Yeah, I think it's good. It's a capacity to children sometimes to it's sometimes no, I think it's so important for children for their capacity to, uh, uh, how can I say, it's like a logic way to improve their capabilities. Yeah, and but before we start properly the conversation, guys, as you know, uh, I I I I need to explain a little bit how Talking Talk works, because uh, uh, maybe there is someone who don't know how Talking Talk works and they are watching us. Talking Talk is a language conversation platform, guys, and here you can practice English and also French and Spanish. It's a safe place to practice. Uh, I consider Talk Talk uh, amazing project and so supportive for language student and um, what else? I need to clarify. I'm not a teacher. I'm a student. And this is not a class. This I space to practice. And if you need more information how Talking Talk works, you can go to website talkingtalk.com.br. Okay. And before to answer the questions, it's good to make a little presentation, a self-presentation. And I will start. Guys, I'm Ayla. I live in Belém. Um, I've been in this process of studying English since 2020. And I'm here on Talking Talk since 2021, August of 2021. And since then, I try to improve my English skills in general. I try to improve my confidence, and for sure, I enjoy this. I use it as a capacity to improve my mindset, because when you decide to study another language, I think you open your mind in a so big way, and I so appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. When I'm free I have free time. Sometimes I like to be at home and to study, to listen to music, to just to stay with my husband and our little dog. I have a daughter, but my daughter got married. And yeah, it was a little difficult for me, but it's part of the life. There is, I live in a new cycle of my life in this moment, and that's okay. And that's it, guys. And now, Brizolinha, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, of course. Hello, guys. Good afternoon, YouTube. My name is Lucas Brizola, but you call me Brizola. I am 29 years old and I'm from Sorocaba, São Paulo, Brazil. Interestingly, your mayor is a TikTok, which has brought even more visibility to the city. I currently live with my mom and my dog Mel, a small white shih tzu with black spots on her body. I am single and I have two tattoos and I'm passionate about the cooking, especially desserts. Lasagna is my favorite dishes, and I can never say no to ice cream, even in cold days. My favorite flavors are one raisin and the corn. In my free time, I enjoy reading, watching movies and the series, and listening to music. And my task is quite eclectic from technobrega to rock. I also enjoy trying new experiences such as visiting Water Parks, attending festival and the concert, and the traveling whenever I get the chance. On weekends, I usually go for more laid-back plans like going to mall, watching a movie in the cinema, walking in parks, dining out, or spending time in the friends. Professionally, I've been working in recruitment for 10 years, with the last 7 focusing in recruitment professional technologies as a tech recruiter. I started studying English in the Talking and Talk in February because it's my career. English is just a nice to have. It's essential. I working hard to reach my goal, become a hashtag fluent and confident in English. That's it. Thanks so much.
Very good, very good. Fluent and confident in English. You are amazing, Brizola. Thank you. And what about you, Luis?
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Luis. I'm 44 years old. I am a data analyst, and I think that I am a data generalist because nowadays I'm working like a data analyst, data engineer, data science at the same time. And I'm 44 years old, from Campo Grande, and in my spare time, I love to learn about music. I love listen music and watch movies and TV series. And I love outside activities. As- Is this?
Very good. Thank you, Luis. Hey, Chris?
Good afternoon, guys. I'm Cris. I'm living in Manaus, Amazonas. I'm software developer. In my free time, I like watch movies, watch series, read books too, and participate some technology events. I think that's it.
Very good, Chris. Thank you. Okay, guys. Let's go. Let's go to answer the question today. Luis, could you read the question number one, please?
Okay, question number one. If your imagination were a room, what would it look like? Well, if my imagination were a room, probably my imagination would be very diverse because I love several different kinds of influences in my life, different genres about music, about arts in general, books. and the arts in general. So my imagination is very. I like to think that I spend a lot of years of my life uh, watching what I like to call formação imaginária, something like that, because it's very important you have a strong imaginary because we can deal with real life situations, because sometimes you did read something in a book and you saw the same situation in real life, so you can uh, understand lives better because nowadays we are living a very poor imagination era because we are consuming everything is ready for consume. We have the digital things in our hands, and there's something related about this, because in the past we had time to read a book, to think about, and nowadays we don't have to think. We just only consume this kind of thing. So if my imagination were room, probably will be very diverse, I think.
Good point, Luis. Very good point. Sometimes I feel the same. I think you consume a lot of digital content, and I remember when I read more books, and I think it practices improves our imagination. And sometimes I miss it. This I think it's important to take a time to improve this, and yeah, I think it's a consequence of a lot of digital content all the time, and yeah, it's complicated for our brain to process it, and we need to have a balance, but sometimes you just it's like I try to change it, but it's I don't know how, but I feel sometimes like stuck in the same situation also. It's complicated, but I think you need to try to a little bit to return our practice, like to read more, to stay more in silence, and try to disconnect more from technology. I think it's important. Thank you, Luis. And you, Chris, what are your opinion, please?
I prefer to believe if my imagination were a room colorful and the activity. And I agree when you talk about the paint, the subject, I don't know, the topics my mind consume. It's really serious because and it can change this colorful place for a dark place, something like it is. It's really interesting. Our imagination is very unstable sometimes. My imagination sometimes is unstable. And sometimes I think, oh my gosh, I'm not a creative person or like this. And sometimes, and some days I think, oh my gosh, let me stop my imagination because it's don't have a limit.
Interesting, interesting. But I prefer to be more when we have more imagination than we don't have. And I so appreciate too about colors. I like so much when people asking me, "Oh, how imagination this room?" Oh, imagination with soft light because I so appreciate soft light colors, and a big window because I think it's so good when the light from uh, from sun getting in my room, and I feel energized, and it's so important for me. I like to have some pictures from moment with my family, books so important, and a comfortable armchair to sometimes to sit down and to reflect my life alone, and it's kind of things I appreciate it. And you, Lucas, what are your opinion?
Yeah, for me, it's would look like a cozy, I don't know pronunciation, Sottom, filled with vintage furniture, glowing lanterns, and was covered in I don't know pronunciation, pinturas and the coats. There would be a lot of hidden doors and the stars that lead to unexpected places. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Lucas, I will continue with you. Let me know the question number 2.
I read it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh, what did you love to imagine when you are a child? Oh, a so cute question. When I had a child, I loved to imagine it that I had superpowers and could fly around the world helping people. And I also use it to created imaginary words where animals could talking and the trees had personalities. Yeah.
very good, very good. I think a lot of boys imagine this when they are uh, children, because the superheroes, it's part of our childhood, so it's so good, so interesting. Thank you, Luizola. And you, Chris?
Uh, when where, how can I say, when I'm a child, when we were a child, it's really curious because the imagination, I don't know what or why we let this superpower because it's so quickly to use this imagination. Sometimes when I remember in this question, I remember a lot, like a writer. I think so. The all children can be like this if you know. And oh my gosh, the book, imagine a book, all adventures and the very things curious, and it's really good. When I'm a child, I like it to watch a lot movies about the cartoon. Nowadays I like to, but change. It's more, I don't know, more like a children cartoon. And I like it too about superhero, about superpowers. I like when I play with other children. I remember we talk a lot about, and our imagination creates a lot of stories, the kingdoms. It's really interesting and fun at the same time, and it's very nostalgic too. And about superpowers, everyone want to be a hero or a magician, a wizard. It's really good, interesting and too.
Yeah, yeah. I remember as well when I was a child, I would like to have superpower, especially superpower to be able to become invisible. I remember, oh my gosh, I would like
Uh,
so much.
Fly and
I wish I
teletransport
could. I
to
wish
my
I could
favorite.
have. Yeah. I remember to say it to my mom. Oh my, mama, I wish I could to be visible. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be tired, to be children, tired, children is good. Okay, Luis, your turn, my friend.
Well, guys, I was remember here. In my childhood, all the childhood plays, you need to use the imaginary to play with your friends. Well, I grew up in a small city, and at that time we didn't have a lot of sophisticated toys and this kind of things. So, for instance, I don't know if you remember, probably not. When I was a child, there's a little uh, toys, army toys like soldiers, and we need to draw in the ground uh, the quartel, and you need to draw a lot of things to imagine that that was a war, and when you up a tree you need to imagine to use your imaginary to think that was a war tank or spaceship, you know. So when you play soccer in the street, you were for us kids was like playing Maracanã, for instance, you know. And it's something like that because you need you the imaginary was your company to play, you know, so it was very beautiful times, I think.
Very good, Luis. So interesting here. Sometimes I feel so, I don't know, so I think I consider so amazing our capacity to imagine something, you know. So imagination can attract something for us. I believe in it. Yeah, it's so good, so important.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, my friend. Chris, your turn. Could you read the next?
Okay, number 3. Have you ever surprised yourself with a creative idea? What was it? Um, how about technology? Sometimes oh my gosh, I will invent I don't know, a super system or app for change the world. Like a new Uber or something like this. To I think I think give or I don't know win the I think famous something like this. It's really interesting sometimes. It's really interesting. Our imaginations. But if when I think for some minutes, oh no, it's not good.
Very good. Thank you. Guys, unfortunately, I don't consider myself a creative person, but sometimes maybe a simple idea help us to be creative, and I consider a creative way. For example, I remember once when I have a friend so close to me, and she was so sad. I remember this, and I had the idea to to write a letter uh, for her to improve her mood, and I wrote a lot of things kind and supportive things, and I remember she felt so emotional, so happy because this. And yeah, I consider a way to be creative, you know. Even though little things I consider a way. It's like Oh, I put something in a white paper, and I became someone happier because this. So it's a kind of creative idea, I consider. And you, Bisola, do you agree with me or not?
Yeah, I agree with you. I love, for me, my case, I also discovery. Sorry, question number three, right?
Yeah.
Ah, tá. Thanks. I once discovered a unique way to organize my study routine using a mix of I don't know English correctly, narratives and the visual maps, and they adapted it according to my busy schedule and free time. It helped me stay focused, and I didn't expected it to work so well because it's not easy. You work all day, take care of the house and the student. And I don't know about you guys, but my best ideas come when I take in a shower. That's it.
Ah, thank you, Lucas. And you, Luis, what are your opinion?
Well, I think that yes, I had a lot of moments with creativity surprised me a lot of times, but not only in the creative in art way. My wife, for instance, she likes to say that I'm a very creative on how I can how in on how I spend my money with useless things like spare parts for my old car and this kind of things. But I like to think that creativity is a good way to reduce stress. You know, sometimes I like to draw with no rules, just draw and make reduce the high process in my brain. You know, so sometimes I need to turn off the maths, the number that's the number guy that I am in most of my day to become more creative to balance my life, you know, so something like that. Sometimes creativity is a savior of the day.
Very good. Very good. Uh, guys, do you think the artificial intelligence can, uh, in a same way, to decrease our capacity to be creative in the future? What do you
No,
think? No?
no.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that in a, for instance, falar em português rapidinho, que já estou meio cansado. Por
Ok,
exemplo,
no problem.
se é uma pessoa assim, por exemplo, que precisa da inteligência artificial para fazer, por exemplo, a
Uhum,
arte,
uhum.
ah, essa pessoa vai ser substituída. Agora, a arte ou criatividade, eu acho que
A
conecta
arte
as pessoas,
genuína.
de conexão de pessoas, não.
Uhum,
Ou vai demorar muito.
uhum. I hope so. Very good. Thank you, Luis. Okay. Okay, everyone answered this question? Okay. Okay. Now I think we can start. Each one can choose whatever question you want to answer. I will start with you, Lucas. Could you choose? Feel
Yeah,
free.
yeah. 1 second, please. Interesting question number 9. If you had to invent a holiday from your imagination, what would it celebrate? Well, I would invent a holiday called the Dream Day, where everyone is encouraged to stop working and spend the day creating something draining routines, building or simple imagining new things without limits. Yeah.
Interesting, very good. And for you, Luis?
I love the idea of Lucas Brizola because I think it's very important you have a day off to have this natural way to not think about nothing. So I totally agree with you, Lucas. I would like to have this holiday in my life.
Very good. I totally agree with you guys. And you, Chris?
For the opposite way to create a holiday about celebrate inventions, the past and the new inventions. And this day, everyone can bring, I don't know, create a central like a museum, a space, a building. And this, I don't know if you watched a movie, Robots, I think so. And the company, I think, received the all the inventors. I always like to thinking about this, and they receive all the crazy inventions. Everything like a system app or I don't know, engineer, I think so. Like a new car, new fly, something like it. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think uh, your answer remind me uh, teacher Pardal, and you are so
I
old.
know.
But I remember this, and I think interesting because there is some, I don't know, strange creation, but uh, sometimes it's a good way to become our brain, uh, like to help our brain to become more uh, functional. Maybe I think yeah. And guys, I so appreciate your answer, your choice about to invent a holiday to do nothing. It's good because when I I believe in it, sometimes you need a pause and this pause help us to return our capacity to be creative, you know. Sometimes our brain is so exhausting and it's complicated to keep going a good imagination, a good capacity to be creative, and yeah, I think it's good. And for me, I don't know, but I would celebrate a listen holiday. It's like a day when people just stop in talking and really listen to each other and to understand, you know, each other. To I think it's a way to improve our capacity to be empathetic, to understand others without judgment, you know. I think I consider a good choice. Yeah, very good. Okay, now, Chris, your turn. Could you choose another question, please? Whatever you
Number
want.
number four, it's really interesting.
Number
I,
4.
I wait for this word, but okay, it's okay. It's not happened. Do you feel more creative when you're alone or around the others? Why? Nowadays, I think it depends the place, depends these people around me. I think part of 50% I working alone, and I think more with when I around people, because it connect others' mind. Oh my gosh, it's a strange world, strange place, a new universe. It's really, really bizarre sometimes. And the things I didn't think before, and I'm think, oh my gosh, it's possible. I can do this. It's really good. My answer, I prefer depends the place, the around the people. I work more with around the others.
Yeah, I agree with you. Very good. And for you, Luis?
I think that depends as well, because sometimes I think that I'm more creative when I'm alone, when I'm not rushed with a lot of things that I need to do at the same time. So I think that for me usually works when I am alone.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I think it depends on, for sure, depends on, but in general, I feel more creative when I'm alone. I don't know, I think I can listen better my thoughts, and sometimes around the others, there are a lot of interruption, and it's complicated. But on the other hand, there is some situation when I consider good to have a lot of ideas to solve something, because each one has a way different to think, to solve something, and I consider it health, especially for create a good teamwork, Yeah, it's good to listen to each other, and yeah. And for you, Lucas.
Yeah, I agree with you, guys. It's depend, because I feel more creative when I learn, because I can dive deeper into my thoughts without an interruption. However, being around the others can also spark new ideas through conversations or feedback. Yeah, but I prefer more creative alone. Yeah.
I think you all are a lone creative person. Yeah,
Yes,
very good, my friend. Very good. Okay. Now, Luis, I think your turn to choose
Okay, I will
something.
choose the question number 10 because this happened to me a few days ago. When was the last time your imagination helped solve a real problem? Well, one of the my biggest challenge in my work is talk with non-technical people. That's it because it's a challenge to talk about technology, numbers, data for non-technical people to 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 explain your work or how this number can help them. So in some I was having a challenge a deal with a group of people, and I need to make and I need to make explained video on how the numbers will help the company at that moment, and everyone understand with the video, not only with the algorithms and charts and this kind of thing. So this just helped me a lot to explain for non-technical people how technology and the numbers will help the company. Was very fun as well.
Very good. Congratulations, Luis. And you, Chris.
Too interesting. I didn't remember solve the problem, but well, I think the same, Luis. I participate some last Saturday course make I think make a hamburger. And I was thinking about the other area. I remember the chef is a senior, and another guy is a plain or a junior, something like this. Oh, like these algoritmos, a receita das coisas lá. And then you think, oh my gosh, everyone everywhere has this algorithm, has one algorithm to resolve a problem, steps. Algorithm is a step to do something. And I'm thinking it's really good. In my imagination, I may watch it, the teacher, the chef doing teacher us, but in my imagination for this way. And it's really good, interesting too.
Your imagination doesn't stop, please. I think very
It's really fun.
good. Very good. And you, Lucas?
For me, last month I as organizing person event and I had to solve a technical problem. I imagine a new way to present the content using interactive tools. Sabe aquele. Don't know em inglês falar em português essa parte. Sabe
Uhum.
aquele. Eu acho que quem usa muito o Shopee acho que vai saber o que eu tô falando. Sabe uma espécie de espelho que reflete a tela do seu celular e parece que você consegue assistir pela parede quando coloca, sabe? Ai, não sei o nome. É um negócio que
Projetor.
você. Isso, que remete a um projetor, sabe?
Uhum.
Daqui que eu fiz, perto do evento tinha uma lojinha estilo Shopee, comprei quatro, coloquei um do lado do outro, assim, daí foi refletindo, daí ao invés de assistir o vídeo, daí o vídeo foi pela parede, foi por todas as paredes, assim, daí ficou algo mais interativo, sabe?
Very good.
É,
Show.
Brilliant. You are so creative person.
You zero the trend.
pro desespero falando, sabe?
But yeah, I think sometimes when we are in a necessity, I don't know, I think our brain works better and you have some this facility to create something to help us. Yeah, it's the situation make us a creative our creative to like to uh, raise, crescer, surgir. I don't know, I forget. Yeah, guys, so good, so good, very good. Okay, guys, there is one more question. I think we can answer in a quickly way. The last question, I think interesting. What are you the world look like if people stopped imagining new thing? Um, what do you think, Luis?
I think that the world will be grounded in darkness because imagining is important for everyone. And I believe that human imagination saved our human imagination saved the mankind a lot of times.
Very good, my friend. And you, Chris?
I think the same. It's always all everything is boring, annoying, and it's a dark the same. I don't know if the human will multiplicate it. I don't know. In my imagination.
Yeah, very good. And Lucas?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Imagination is so important. Imagination is what drives humanity forward. If people stopped imagining, the world would become static and boring. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree with you guys.
I totally agree with you all, guys. It's uh, I don't know, but uh, imagination is part of what make us human. And when there is no, it's so sad, you know. Uh, for me, there is no color, there is no beauty, there is no meaningful. Uh, I don't know. I think it's for me, it's the end. It's the end. Yeah, it's so important. And guys, that is it for today. I consider it was a good conversation. I so appreciate it. And I would like to know how your opinion about this conversation today, Lucas.
I love this conversation. This conversation is so cute, fun, and fluid. I love this conversation. Thank you so much. I love for bringing this topic. I love it.
Thank you, my friend. Hey, Chris, your opinion
It
about this
was
conversation.
it was a good topic. I like it. It's a soft topic too, and it's really important to talking about our creative. Don't I don't know, fall in the routine, and don't put yourself to explore creative things. I think it's really important to always analyze yourself. It's really good.
Yeah, very good. And it's a good way to I don't know, to know what is inside us, because sometimes we are so creative, but you don't know, and you know, so I think so important this. Eloise,
Well, I am super fan of your immersions about the subjects because it's very related to our everyday life, you know. So it's a time for think about what we how we are living in times when we are seeing the rise of intelligent intelligence. We need to talk with, with real people, you know, talk with
Mhm.
real people with real people challenges kind of thing. So it's very important. And imagination help us a lot to face this.
Very good. Thank you very much, Luis, Chris, Lucas, for your participation. Guys, I learned a lot with you all. It's so special for me. And sometimes it's difficult for me to talk because I consider I'm emotional person, sensitive person. But guys, this is imagine he. It's so making me so well, and it's like I don't know, it's like a therapy, and I think more than a therapy, it's a good sensation or a good feeling, and I'm here because I like to be here, and I so appreciate it. Each one talk, each capacity to speak, to share our opinions. It's so important and I appreciate a lot. And guys, thank you all. And that's it for now. And I need to go because there is another imagine is coming. And I, I hope your holiday will be amazing. And I hope see you in the next time, okay?